guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed, plant content where we talk about our plants and we just try to get them to grow the way we want them to grow as best as we can. So if that's something you can relate to or you're interested in, you just want to hang out and do some planty stuff, hit the subscribe button. Let's be plant friends. So I've got some propagations that we're going to go through, figure out what can be potted up. I have a couple of pots of plants that have died and or I'm going to be chucking because they're basically almost dead. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I have my Red Bull because I love Red Bull. And yeah, we're not gonna look at my Hoya propagations right now because I'm not ready for that. And I have enough in front of me. I have like this guy, he's like full of a bunch of stuff and we got to figure out what he is, what everything is, what's ready to be potted up, what's not. And yeah, I also have one that's like, also before we start this video, look, that's supposed to be clear. That's all algae in there. Oh man. So I'm gonna go rinse this stuff off. And then we're gonna get into it. So see you in a bit. Alrighty guys, so I cleaned everything up. I went through the plants that had roots and didn't have roots. I put the non-rooted plants back in water just to wait to see what happens. And we are left with a very nicely rooted philodendron heteroraceum. I'm very tempted. This was the newest leaf so far, like fully hardened off, and it's like the biggest one almost. It's bigger than the last anyway. And then we got this one. This one looks a little bit smaller, and we have one pushing out right here. So I think we're gonna pot her up. I have a philodendron white stripe. Also gonna pot up. We got 2 pieces of that, and then I got a couple of pieces, at least like 4 or 5 pieces of philodendron neon, just the neon philodendron. I'm going to pot this one up as well. So I just want to show you something really quick. If alright, here we go. So this is like 2 or 3 leaves all bunched up and stuck in this sheath. Alright, we got 1 free, 2 free, and the 3rd one is free. Sometimes you just got to go through those sheaths and they just get stuck. So alright, so it's a little bunched up there, but now the leaves can unfurl fully, hopefully, and look nice and pretty. So yeah. Alright, the first pot is the 6-inch pots, and it might be a little, we're gonna put the neon in here. And I have 1 4-inch pot that I can put maybe the white stripe in, but then everything else is another 6-inch pot. So I don't know about the heteroraceum. So I guess we'll just have to find out. Alright, I'm just gonna lay these guys along the sides just to hold them in there, and then we'll rearrange stuff as we pour soil in. So this is a big old piece. I left that whole big piece, I guess. Alright. Try to make it a little even so it looks kind of like a plant. Should I put the white stripe in there too? No, right? No. I'm going to keep it separate. Just spilled soil everywhere. Because why wouldn't I? going to take this long piece and kind of somehow try to wrap it back in the pot so it can reroot and just look a little fuller, and we'll see how that grows. But that looks pretty good. It's a little dirty and dusty, but that's alright. Alright, next I have this pot, which is a concrete pot, and I feel like it dries out a little bit much, like quicker than I want it to, and I think that's why the plant that was originally in here didn't make it. So we're gonna try again because this is the pot I have, and that's just what we're gonna do. Alright, we're gonna do the white stripe in this one. Just try it like that. Again, I'm also going to kind of lay this one a little bit along the dirt to kind of try to help it fill out. It looks a little weird, I know, but eventually it'll fill out. I think that is such a pretty leaf. Alright, this next pot has killed at least 3 Rhaphidophora tetraspermas, and I'm a little nervous. But I think that will work. I hope. So I'm going to try it. I'm gonna kind of lay that down like that to help possibly root these, maybe. But you can't even see. I apologize, I apologize. So here it is. It's kind of just in there. I'm gonna try to pin it down so that it stays like that, and maybe it'll grow and branch out and become a fuller plant. But that is a pretty leaf. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous! Alright, I found some pins. I just pinned it down. I kind of wrapped it around. There's 3 pins in there. Let's hope it stays and roots and grows well. Alright. The next, we're going to just repot these guys. I've had them for a while. I think they're okay to be repotted. My Hoya sigillatus is going to be going into this little painted pot. It is kind of sealed with like the paint, so I guess we'll find out. I did spray seal these with like clear spray. I don't know, it's called clear sealant, so that's what we did. And yeah, so we still have that little leaf. It's gotten a little bit bigger, but it hasn't fallen off, and that's the important part. So let's try to pull this out. Alright, it doesn't have a bunch of roots, which is fine. So we're just going to stick her in and backfill a little bit. And our hope is that the newer soil will give some nutrients and give this plant a little boost so that it can grow nice and quick and maybe one day flower. So the Hoya sigillatus, it's a beautiful plant, really is. Gorgeous. Alright, The next one we're going to be potting up is a Hoya vitellinoides. And guys, we got a new leaf. Look how pretty that is. That is gorgeous. There's no new leaf on the other side yet, but I think we'll get there. And maybe you could see the roots in here. Maybe. They're very fine. It's hard to tell with the glare. I don't even know how to get rid of the glare. But they're in there. Oh, you can kind of see them right here now. Yeah, so maybe you can see them better on the bottom. We're going to just pot her up in here and backfill if we have to. We're going to have to a little bit, I think. Alright, right like that. Okay, perfect fit. I have to make some tags for these guys. Alright, we got that. We also have new little baby leaves right here. Ooh, let me get my hand out of the way, maybe you can see that better. On that side. This little top part might be a peduncle. I'm not sure, but that little stalk is new. And then again, back to the newer leaf. And this is what she looks like, the vitellinoides. She's in this painted pot, and we're gonna see how she goes. All right. All right, the next one is the Hoya crassipulata. I'm just gonna stick that on there. And this one's got good roots. You can see them, even with the glare. They're looking really good. So again, we're just gonna pull her out. Ooh, transfer her over and backfill a little bit. And that is it. Don't really need a backfill, but I would like to put some fresher soil on top just to help with some little nutrients. And this is what she looks like. All this. We got, I think this is the same new leaf that we got when it arrived. So we don't have any new growth. Although this leaf right here is newer. It's a little speckled. I don't know what that's about. It's not a bug. It just looks like that. And a little update on the cracked leaf. When I unpacked it, it was cracked. It healed itself. The leaf didn't fall off, so that's good. And I think we have a new growth point right by my thumb. I don't know if you can be able to see it right there. But yeah, so this guy's starting to take off, which is exciting. So yeah, that's what we got. I think that's all we're gonna do today. Alrighty guys, so these are the plants we potted up today. Right center is the philodendron variegated heteroecium. To this side is the Hoya sigillatus. Looking good. And then back here is the vitellinoides. Looking real good. We can come on over to the crassipulata. And then we'll jump down here to the philodendron white stripe. And then end on the philodendron neon, or neon philodendron. So yeah, these are the plants we repotted today. Let me know how you like this kind of video. I know it's kind of short, but I need to pot up some plants, and I figured you guys might want to do that with me. So let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite, which pot is your favorite, and any suggestions on how to make repotting videos more interesting if you find them boring. And yeah, until next time, relax, plants, peace out.